Good morning and happy Sunday. Today is my favorite day of the week. It is the Lord's Day. Happy Sunday. I just got back from the grocery store, so I want to show you the items that I got to just give you some ideas of what I'm going to be eating for the work week and maybe give you some ideas of some snacks and some meals to make. It has been a great morning. I woke up early this morning. I got caught up on last week's church message because we were out of town at the lake visiting family, so we didn't go to church or watch church last Sunday. So I got up and watched last week's message, and then I watched today's message after that. So I got a double dose of Jesus this morning, and it was really enjoyed the messages, really great, powerful messages. And now I'm ready to take on my Sunday, starting with grocery shopping and doing a grocery haul. I haven't done one of these in a while. I'm trying to be more diligent about meal prepping and just making sure that I have like enough food and snacks and everything to get me through the week, and go ahead and just prep those meals and snacks just so I can be ready. So there are no excuses. And the reason why I'm trying to be more intentional now is because if you follow me on Instagram, I've kind of alluded to it already, but basically we are back working full-time in the office. So all full-time employees have been called to come back and work full-time. So this past week was the first week that all of us were all in office working full-time. So there's not a whole lot of working from home days anymore, but I plan on giving you all an update of my job in general just because it's been a while since I have talked about my new job and how it's going, and just an update on that. So we'll talk about that later, but just to give you an insight of why I'm trying to just be more diligent and more prepared and more strategic with my meals and prepping now, because now that I'm going back into working every day away from home, I've got to just be more prepared. I try to categorize these based on like the meals, what I'm eating throughout the day. I just think it's easier and better organized. So starting beginning the day with breakfast items, I picked up some more of my favorite coffee. Kroger's brand, their private selection is amazing. All their stuff is so good, but their ground or whole bean coffee are some of my favorites. But I like their breakfast blend, the medium dark roast. Got some more coffee. I got some more cold brew coffee. I use this for a variety of things. I'll just make just a simple iced cold brew coffee with some Carb Master vanilla flavored milk and a little bit of flavored syrup. We'll also do like a chai latte made with this, a dirty chai, because when you add coffee or a shot of espresso, it's now called a dirty chai latte. So I make a lot of those at home. I also will make a coffee protein shake in the morning. So I'll do some coffee, some ice, a scoop of my First Form protein powder, and I also add in a banana for a good carb source. And I really enjoy that. It's something just quick and easy to eat or drink in the morning, especially after I work out. And that way it does give me a little bit more time to have some more like downtime or relax time before I get ready for the work day. So I've really been enjoying making some coffee protein shakes. Also picked up some more egg whites. Egg whites have always been a staple in my morning breakfast. I've got some whole eggs on hand as well that I also incorporate. And then moving on to like a mid-morning snack. I love these Gilbert's chicken sausages. They have different flavors. My favorite is the bourbon apple chicken sausage. I'll cut these up into little dimes and I'll fry them on top of the stove in a pan to get them like really crispy on the outside. And I'll eat this as like a mid-morning protein snack. With what I've been doing lately is chopping up some of these cute little seedless cucumbers and having some carrots and some spicy hummus. So I've got my protein source and I've got my cucumbers and carrots with hummus as a mid-morning snack that I've been loving lately. And for lunch this week, what I'm going to be prepping for Cody and I is I'm going to be having some chicken. I left the chicken in the bag because both these chicken breasts are leaking a lot of chicken juice and it's getting everywhere. So just know that I've got 2 packs of chicken breasts in here. I plan to cut the chicken in half and stuff it with a mixture of cream cheese and spinach, throw in a little bit of garlic on hand, and stuff the chicken with that. So it's going to be like a delicious stuffed chicken Florentine style bake, I guess. So that's what I plan on doing with the chicken. And then for a side of that, I'm just going to season up and roast a bunch of butternut squash. And so that will probably be our prepped lunch to take for the week. So he can have some and I can have some. Another type of snack I have been loving lately are these ratio protein yogurts. If you have not discovered this brand is amazing. Kroger only carries the vanilla and strawberry flavors that I've seen so far, but this brand is awesome. 25 grams of protein in a yogurt. I was amazed when I first got this like a few months ago, how smooth and thick the consistency is, and then just the flavor of it is so delicious. And the macros on it are fantastic. There's not another yogurt out there that I know that can beat these macros. The macros are 4 grams of fat, 8 grams of carbs, 25 grams of protein. You cannot beat that in a yogurt to have amazing flavor, amazing texture, and consistency. Ratio protein yogurt. You should check that out. I've really been enjoying having that as a staple snack item. And then usually I'll pair it with something like apples. I have some leftover apples, maybe a little bit of granola, another type of fruit like strawberries. Or if you watch my 3:45 a.m. routine, I showed some like those crunchy Lenny and Larry's cookies, or the gluten-free like coconut cashew bites that I had. That's good, just kind of like pair extra with this. Usually have that in the afternoon. So I've been seeing people drink these Celsius sparkling water energy drinks. So these were on sale at Kroger. I just wanted to try them. I'm not a sparkling water or carbonated type of gal, but lately, I don't know if it's just like the summertime and you just obviously like seltzers and sparkling waters and everything's just constantly in your face, that sometimes it seems very attractive and I want to try something. So I've kind of been going through a kick where I have been trying a couple of different like sparkling water, energy drinks, and just kind of the lighter flavored ones. I don't know, I've heard a lot of good things about this. Each can is only 10 calories. It's got a whole bunch of essential like vitamins and minerals and just some natural energy boosting components in here. People seem to like this stuff, so I got a couple of different flavors. I got an orange, a grape, and a watermelon. So hopefully these will be good. Sometimes I just like to have these in the afternoon. Maybe I don't want an iced coffee or something, but I do want like a little, I don't know, pick me up, you know? Then I got some items to make a dinner, probably tomorrow night. Picked up some salmon fillets, some shelled edamame, and then some green onions. And so what I plan to do is make like a teriyaki salmon. I've got some basmati rice in the pantry that I'll cook up and then mix in the rice with the shelled edamame and sprinkle some green onions and maybe some sesame seeds on top. So it'll be like a really delicious Asian-inspired salmon dinner. Just got that for Monday night because Tuesday is my birthday. So we'll go out to eat for my birthday, and then Wednesday, Cody works at the fire department again. So usually on those nights is when I will eat like a Flex Pro meal. I always got some Flex Pro meals on hand, so that's always great to have those on hand whenever I don't have anything to bring for lunch, or I don't have anything to cook for dinner, or I just don't want to cook anything at home. It's something just simple, quick, and easy, and convenient, and it allows me to stay within my nutritional goals, and I'm less likely to make poor food choices when I have something like that on hand. So I always appreciate having Flex Pro meals on hand, and as always, I do have a discount code that y'all can use if you're interested in trying them out. And then the last few items I have are not for me particularly. I got them for Cody, but they are items that I have incorporated and eaten before. They're some of my favorite snack and food items as well. I'm just not eating them this week, but I got them for Cody. One of my favorite like cracker, I call them charcuterie boards in a package that I get are these Hillshire snacking packs. This is a salami one with some cheese and crackers, and then there's also a pepperoni and cheese and crackers one. These are great, and honestly the macros on them are not terrible. They are higher in fat because of the type of meat and cheese, but if that's not really a concern for you, I eat a higher fat diet in general. No, I'm not keto. I eat a well-balanced diet of fat, carbs, and protein, but they are higher in fat. So macros on them are roughly anywhere from like 20 grams fat to 12 carbs to about 16 to 20 grams of protein. So great little snack options here. So I got those for Cody to have as a snack. These are my absolute favorite pre-packaged protein shakes. I've shared these a ton on my channel before. These are not for me though this time because it's vanilla. I don't like vanilla, but Cody likes vanilla. But I got these for him so he can have a protein shake snack during the day. And then for breakfast, I picked him up some blueberry Thomas bagels and some cream cheese spread to go with that. I will sometimes eat one of these for breakfast as well, usually like only a half though with my eggs. So I'll probably dabble in some of these too, but I got these mostly for Cody. Okay, that's mostly it. I'll probably show you how I'm going to prep that chicken meal that I was talking about later on, but that's it for now. I'm gonna put these groceries up and then I will check on y'all in just a bit. All right, to give y'all an update on how my job has been going. I think I was looking on YouTube, and the last time I did like an actual update of my new job was 5 months ago. Time flies when you're having fun, let me tell you. In general, just to give you a breakdown, we have been busy. I have been busy. Shortly, I think after the last update I had with y'all, we took on another insurance client. So lots of big things going on at work. So also an update with my work schedule. I think there was like some confusion with my 3:45 a.m. routine that I just posted. Some people were like, I thought you worked from home. Why are you going to the office? So this whole time I have had the freedom to work from home or work in the office. I am a local employee. I'm only like 5 minutes away from the office, but this whole time since March of 2020, so before I came on board with PA Logics, they have been under a stay-at-home work order this whole time. Once like the height of the pandemic and everything went away and whatnot, any local pharmacists could come back and work in the office, but I was like really the only one other than like 2 other pharmacists that came back and was working the office. I just personally felt like I needed to be there more often than not because I was the new employee and I didn't want it to seem like I was the one like taking advantage of the work from home, even though everybody was still technically under the stay-at-home work order, because our company, we are an independent company, but we're owned by Blue Cross Blue Shield, so we follow the mandates, policies of Blue Cross Blue Shield. So since nationally Blue Cross Blue Shield was on the stay-at-home order, so were we. So in general, we still followed that timeline or that mandate. But I still went and worked in the office 3 to 4 days a week. But I did get into a routine where I would work from home basically on Mondays and Fridays, which was really awesome. So then it was almost like I always had a 4-day weekend, and I really enjoyed that because I could enjoy my weekends, but on like the Sunday night or Sunday evening, I didn't have like that kind of increased like anxiousness or pressure to like, oh, gotta get everything ready and prepped for the work week because I have to go into work on Monday, or just make sure I got things done around the house before the week started, because it was nice to kind of ease into that Monday, or I could just ease into work here at home but still get things done around the house that I may not have gotten to, like laundry or just kind of picking up or cleaning here and there, or maybe even cooking some meal prep, things here and there. It was just so nice and just so less burdensome and less stressful and just less rushed feeling. I just really enjoyed that schedule that I had for myself. But then, like I said, I could work from home at any time. So there was like a few weeks where I almost worked from home nearly every day, just because I'll be honest, I just got lazy about just getting ready to go into work. As of this past week, so this past week was the first week that we were asked to come back full-time. So all full-time local employees were asked to come back to work in the office. So during this whole time of like pandemic and everything, they have been remodeling and redoing our building. So we have a brand new office that they spent, a little over $1 million or more for. And so they really want their employees to come back and enjoy this, $1 million office they just built for us. So I understand that. So we have been officially asked to come back full-time. So this past week was the first week in a long time that I went to the office every single day. So essentially I don't have that flexibility anymore to work from home whenever I want to. We do still have the option to work from home, but it's gonna be more of like, you need to give a heads up, like, hey, I plan on working from home this day because I have this and that going on. That still can happen, but it's not just going to be at your free will anymore. If you work your weekend, now the weekends are just a Saturday for a few hours, that's always at home. You don't have to go to office for that. So that's always been a given. But I'm definitely going to miss having just the freedom to choose to work from home whenever I wanted to without a notice. Not everybody thrives, efficiently or be productive working from home. But I'm one of those people who I got so much more done when I worked from home. And not even just so much with actual work, but just in general, just like in the everyday, day-to-day routine. I just got so much more out of my day when I did work from home. So I'm definitely just going to miss that aspect of it. And not to say that my job is anywhere near stressful or overwhelming like it was when I worked at Walgreens in retail pharmacy, but now I'm kind of getting like that sense of like, all right, I've really got to stress sticking to my structured routine, really planning and prepping out my days, because now I actually have to go into the office, so I've got to be prepped and prepared for that everyday routine again. It's just been a while since I've had that feeling of oh, I gotta go into work today. You know, I just can't just decide to at last minute, oh, I don't feel like going in, I'll just work from home today. You know, I just have to get back into that mindset of you have to go to work every single day. That's where we're at right now. So how I feel about my job, I still absolutely love it. I am so grateful and thankful again to not be in retail pharmacy anymore. I love my job. It's a very unique job for a pharmacist. I feel like it's not a very common job that people know about that pharmacists can have, but it's to me like some of the best of both worlds. You get a highly in-depth clinical aspect of it. You're just introduced to so many new drugs or just more in-depth on disease states. It's challenging in a different way, but like in a good way. It's just a lot more laid back, you know, and I don't know, it's been such a great experience. I'm still loving having my evenings, you know, my nights, having my weekends, having holidays off. And honestly, that's been part of the reason why I haven't filmed a whole lot of YouTube. And it's funny because I thought I would have more time with my work schedule and where I work at now compared to my work schedule at Walgreens. But I think it's because I have so much freedom now with my afternoons and my evenings and my weekends and whatnot. I really take advantage of most all of that, and I spend most of that with family and friends or just doing things that I haven't been able to enjoy for so long that I just haven't picked up the camera, I haven't filmed, and I certainly just don't want to spend the hours editing a video, because that's the part that takes the longest, is editing these videos. That's the daunting part about filming a YouTube video for myself. Obviously, since this is not my full-time gig, I do have a full-time job and life outside of YouTube, so it makes it that much more difficult when this is not your career or your job. Things have been great. I know the summer has flown by. We've really been enjoying the summer. We've gotten to go to the beach a few times. We have enjoyed the lake a few times. We're about to enjoy the lake for about 2 weeks or so, kind of here and there between going to the lake. I've taken a few days off, Cody and I, from work, so we'll be able to enjoy family time, because once a year his family from California comes down and we just have a couple of weeks at the lake and enjoy some good family time, and I'm looking forward to that. Just in general, it's been really great. I'm still loving and enjoying my job. I have zero regrets or reservations, obviously, for leaving retail, especially for this position. I don't know of a better pharmacist job for me at this point. It's just been really great. Love the people I work with. It's just a great positive environment. It's been a really great experience so far, and I love it. So I'm very grateful and thankful for that. Thank you, God. Well, it is 11:30 now. I have got some things I want to do around the house, like some laundry. I want to clean up. That's my main things for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started on that, and then I will check in with y'all in a little bit. All right, coming on here to tell y'all about the Corio Active Summer Edit launch that is happening this Wednesday, July 28th, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So if you follow me on Instagram, you've been seeing me show little sneak peeks of this Summer Edit Kit collection that she's coming out with, which is so adorable. Part of the collection that I'm wearing is this cute dad hat. It's called That's Rad Dad Hat. It's coming in 2 colors. So what I'm wearing is in the color Leche, which is kind of like an off-white color. It's a canvas material. I like to bend the bill for that more like sportier look. That's the way I prefer to wear it. But it's so cute. It has her logo on here. It's like a 3D embroidered logo. It also has like the 3D embroidered Corio logo on the side. The hats are really adorable. If you're into dad hats, you're definitely gonna love these. It also comes in the color Espresso, which is kind of like a machine washed black. I really like this color as well. I think the color choices with the off-white and the black, they just go great with everything. So casual outfits, wearing it to work out in, whether you're at the lake, the beach, or the pool, it's just a really great all-around hat. So it does adjust in the back here, and then in the inside, it's got Corio, her logo, in the inside as well. And also what's launching is this canvas tote. So it is, just like I said, it's canvas material, but it's a lightweight tote. So this is great for, again, going to the beach, the lake, the pool, going on a boat, just a lightweight overnight bag. This is what I would use it for mostly. So especially when I go on the weekends overnight to like my mom's house or my sister's farm, I like having like a lightweight bag like this. But this is really cute. Again, love the color. I'm a neutral kind of gal. Has her logo on the outside. It does have a nice big outside pocket. The tote does zip, so the zippers are a pretty gold color. It's kind of a homage to her logo on her apparel line. So it has this pocket on the inside that, this is a pretty cool part, that it actually detaches. So it comes off, where you could use as like a little mini tote if you wanted to put like travel with your makeup or something in there. But what it's made for is this entire canvas tote folds up and fits into this little baggie. So if you are traveling like on an airplane somewhere, it's good to just pack that in that bag, nice and convenient, compact way. Yeah, I just think that's awesome. The other item that comes in the kit is this sweat towel. It's a pretty decent size sweat towel, I will say. Love the color. It's a darker color, so I definitely appreciate that because, you know, if you are using this for an actual sweat towel in the gym and you do have on, if you're sweating your makeup off, you know, if you go to like rub your face, so it'd be less likely to show up a bunch of like makeup smear and residue and dirt on a darker color towel versus like a white color towel. So definitely smart and thoughtful on her end for doing a darker colored towel. It's very soft. It feels very sturdy. It's just a nice overall sweat towel. This is the last piece of the collection. This is the water bottle. I just wanted to show the packaging on this because I appreciate the packaging so much. I'm a sucker for good packaging, and this is awesome. It comes in a nice cardboard box for this water bottle. It's called the Mantra water bottle. So again, appreciate the packaging. But this is what the water bottle looks like. So it is a plastic water bottle. It is BPA free for those of you who want to know. It's really cute with the timestamps on here. So if you are a person who struggles with their water intake, this could be a fun way to kind of keep up with how much water that you have drank throughout the day. It has a mantra quote on the side of the water bottle. It has this really pretty sturdy gold cap top that I really like. This is really cute. It does hold, I think, 1 liter of water. So if you're into the water bottles and the little timestamps on here, because I know a lot of people love and appreciate that, that's awesome. So that is the Corio Active Summer Kit that is launching again this Wednesday, July 28th, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Now you can buy these items individually. You don't have to buy the entire kit itself. You can buy them individually. However, you do save more money if you buy the entire kit as is. So that definitely is the best deal. But the items are available individually. So if you just wanted a dad hat or two, you could do that. If you just wanted to buy the water bottle or just buy the lightweight tote, that is available. And I do have a 10% off discount code, KDougFit. Will give you 10% off your entire Corio purchase. That discount does apply site-wide, so not just the summer edit that's coming out. You can use my KDougFit 10% off code for the entire website to get 10% off your entire purchase. We had discount codes, and then we went to support links, and then we went back to discount codes. So we are back using discount codes based on the feedback and the logistics and just the ease of everything. We just decided to keep discount codes, and I actually prefer discount codes better anyways, but that's just a little additional treat for y'all. You get to use my 10% discount code if you choose to shop Corio Active. So mark your calendars, set your alarms, Wednesday, July 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time for the summer edit lunch. All right, it's 6 o'clock and I've started meal prep. So I went ahead and butterflied these chicken breasts and seasoned both sides with salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and paprika. And then I went ahead and stuffed them with the cream cheese, spinach, and garlic mixture. So I've got those prepped and good to go. So over here I've got my butternut squash prepped. It's a mixture of salt, pepper, cinnamon, chili powder, olive oil, and maple syrup. So that is the seasoning for my butternut squash. So I have the oven preheated to 400, and so both these are gonna cook in the oven at the same time for about 25 to 30 minutes. And I just went ahead and prepped my veggies for my mid-morning snack that I was talking about, where I'm gonna have the chicken sausage and then some veggies and some hummus. So I went ahead and pre-portioned out 4 days because I'm working 4 days this week because Friday I'm off. It's the start of my family vacation at the lake, but I've got just a couple of carrots and one of those seedless cucumbers chopped up, and I put a paper towel in the little baggie in here because it helps absorb the moisture in there, and it just helps keep the vegetables more fresh and more crisp. So a little extra step that I do, but it does make a difference. So I've got that pre-portioned out for Monday through Thursday, and then I am portioning out my hummus. I like the Supremely Spicy by Sabra. So I've got one portion here, which is 28 grams. And I just like reuse this container every day. So at the end of the day, when I come home from work, I just rinse this out and then just reuse it because I only have a couple of these, but I don't know where my other ones are. So I just reuse this one every day. Okay, here is my meal prep for the week. I've got 4 meals for me and I got 3 meals for Cody, portioned out evenly. He's got a little bit more of chicken breasts for him, but portioned out evenly the butternut squash into individual containers. So we are good to go for lunch. So that's gonna be it for me for this video. It's 7 o'clock now. I'm gonna eat dinner, which I'm just having one of these half chicken breasts to eat, and I'm gonna wind down for night. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me on my Sunday, getting ready for the work week. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video. Say bye, Slate. Bye, Slater. Bye, y'all.